Check that out, you guys. We got ourselves, look at them, look how cool that is. Imagine a green lizard this big on this tree in a couple months. I mean, look how big they've gotten since we've gotten them. When they got them, they were the size of our pinky. Let's let this guy go. There he goes, jumps right in there. Oh my goodness, so epic. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here at Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch. Today, you guys, we are inside of our brand new massive aviary, as you guys know, and as you guys seen, us been building for the last few months. But if you guys haven't been following along, and you guys haven't been seeing on all our social media platforms, we have some new geckos that are inside of here, and these geckos are becoming very, very large, and they are pretty much ready to get released. So I'm really, really excited about that. But before we get into all that, you guys, I need to throw you guys into today's sponsor. So as you guys know, we have a ton of animals here at the ranch, and with my eyes are the best. The family's eyes could be good, but not always the best compared to me being here all the time. And as you guys know, sometimes we have baby animals, sometimes things could go missing in other enclosures, and fights can happen, predators can come in. But luckily, with today's sponsor, Eufy, we're able to have the best surveillance of cameras inside of our aviary. As you guys know, we're gonna have a ton of different species of animals living inside of here, and I wanna have a bird's eye view no matter where I'm at in the world inside of this enclosure, so that there's no situations whatsoever. So as you guys know, we have 3 islands, so we're gonna have 1, 2, 3 cameras on every single island dedicated to watch all the birds going to the feeding platforms at all times, and a 4th one up top to surveillance this whole entire area whenever the birds are flying around, the deers are moving around, and everything like that. So right here we have the S4 camera. I love these because it's basically 2 cameras in one. The upper part has a 122-degree view of the scene, while the bottom part rotates 360 degree. Even has night vision. It is basically having 8 cameras with just 4. So basically, that is perfect, because why would I not want to have not 4, but practically 8 cameras inside of this aviary to have the best view of everything that's going on. It will even track an object up to 50 meters if one is detected, and keep focus on them, which is great if there's an intruder. And it will warn intruders with a red and blue strobe as well. The E40 and the E41 are also available with diverse needs too. So this feature is great for an instance if an intruder comes in or an animal escape. But as you guys know, my aviary is completely sealed. So for me, for these cameras, they'll really, really work well to see where these birds are actually nesting. So that's the reason why these cameras are gonna be great in different parts of the enclosure. It also comes with the NVR or network video recorder, which has 2 TB hard drive and can go up to 16 TB. It's even equipped with a device AI. It is an 8-channel connection, expandable up to 16. So my favorite part about it all is that I could just search up a part that I need to see instead of going to scroll through all the footage. I could just type it in, the time, and bam, there it is. So as you guys know, this aviary has no birds yet, but it is getting very, very thick. And as you guys know, with the other aviary, it is sometimes very difficult to even see where the birds are at. And with having small species of birds that are gonna live inside of this aviary, having these cameras are gonna really, really help detect how many birds are in this aviary. So let's say if I have 10, 20, 30, I'm able to use these cameras to get a count every single day on the birds that are living inside this enclosure. So I'll be able to go back onto the specific day and go see if any of these birds hatched, where these birds went. Let's say a bird passed away, on the day, on the time, the whole 9 yards, with using these cameras, with just searching it up, which makes it very, very simple. It has 24/7 recording, multiple live streams that are available through your phone, HDMI, laptop, and other devices. It's perfect because if I'm going on business trips or out of town or at the other ranch, I'm always to make sure my animals are safe. Like I mentioned earlier, Eufy cannot compare to any other brands. Due to the wide angle 360-degree views, the AI tracking ability, the cross camera tracking, and being able to search in seconds. The great thing about these cameras is they have long range ability. So I'm able to put them in different parts of the enclosure and be able to see everything in this enclosure without a doubt, and it's just plug and play. So what are you guys waiting for? Go down into the description today and go get yourself a box of Eufy today, so you guys can protect your house, protect your animals, the whole entire 9 yards, because these cameras are absolutely amazing. All right, you guys, the cameras are installed. We have one up here all the way on the top to get a good high view, canopy view of the aviary. We have another one behind us, and we have 2 more located inside of this aviary. We'll show you in a minute, but very, very easy to install, all put into place. We hid the wires up against the poles all the way into our building where our box is at. Really, really awesome. We're not worried about the wires getting bit by any of the birds, because the birds that we are putting in here are soft-billed birds. They will not chew anything. No parrots are coming inside of this aviary. And yeah, you guys, they are moving around. I have them on my phone already too. Very awesome on my phone, getting alerts already. Look, check this out. Yeah, looking right at us. Yeah, looking right at it. You can hear it, the whole 9 yards. Look, it's straight down. Literally, these cameras are bad to the bone. They're following the animals inside of the aviary. So now we're inside. We have our NVR set up. We have our monitor set up right here as well. And we can watch the cameras through the screen, obviously here, through our phone, while we're cutting our fruit here, the whole 9 yards. It looks really, really awesome. You can see my buddy's moving a ladder in there. It's literally following him. These cameras are bad to the bone. And again, it's not just 4 cameras. It's literally 8 cameras because each one of these cameras has 2 of them on them, which is really, really awesome. So I hope you guys enjoy those cameras just as much as I do here on the ranch. But you guys, now it's time to release these geckos. I'm really, really excited about this. Let's check a look at them. I mean, these geckos are becoming really, really large, and it's gonna be really cool to see them on the cameras and everything that we have here. So it's pretty much what we're gonna do, you guys. We're gonna turn this around, open it up, and let them free come out on their own. So let me show you guys what they started with. Little guys when we got it from Tiki's Geckos. Look at that little guy. Let's see they jump. Oh my God, they're so freaking delicate and moving. And now you guys, let me see if we could, you know, grab one. Oh, definitely nothing there. Where are these guys? Oh. Where are you guys? Check. Oh, check that out. There they go. They just jumped out of there. Oh my goodness, we got a lot of ants in here too. So we're just gonna, you know, they really like these cocoa things, so we're gonna put them right here. Look at this. Oh, there they go, into the bushes. Now, is that epic or what? So I guess they're just gonna run right out and just do their thing. We're gonna take this pot out as well. How many was that just jumped out?
3.
That was 3, and there's 1 in the bush, so there's 4 total. There should be 6 total in here. Oh my God, there's a lot in here. 3 just came out, and there's 3 more right here.
Where is it?
He's on me. Oh, he jumped. Run, little guy. Well, that's gonna be his home right there. Check that out, you guys. We got ourselves. Look at him. Look how cool that is. Wags his tail as a little lure. This is gonna be really cool, you guys. Our day geckos. Oh my God, it's so awesome. And they're gonna get even bigger, you guys. You know, they're one of the biggest geckos out there. They get almost about 8 to 9 inches, so it's gonna be really, really awesome. We got a couple more. I don't know if they bite, what they do. Look at this, you guys. Here he goes. Come here. They're very jumpy. There he goes. And then we got one last one. They're getting a little stressed out, as you can see. Oh, come here, little guys. Oh! There we are. We're gonna leave that right there. Make this their little section like how they were before. We're gonna still feed them right here. So we're gonna get them little stuff and put it right here so they always learn to come right here and eat. And we'll always see them coming out to eat with us. So we'll make sure we put a little bit of stuff right there. Oh, they're jumping all around. There's a lot of ants right now. We'll put this one here. They'll like that. So this one jumped right on top of the bamboo. He's right here on the bamboo right now. Check that out, you guys. Absolutely amazing. Let's let this guy go. There he goes, jumps right in there. Oh my goodness. So epic. We raised these guys up and now they're wild inside of our aviary. Look how big. They started from this and now, we said it before in the videos, how many of these do you think it will take to fill up this whole entire aviary? That's how many times the size bigger these guys live in now. Absolutely beautiful enclosure. We'll check on them in a few minutes. So we got their little bit of food right here, this gecko diet, and we're still gonna feed them, you know, we're gonna keep it right here for them so that they'll be able to come out and eat the food when they want to. They're all inside of these trees. You know, obviously now not being inside of this enclosure, they're gonna grow even faster because there's bugs inside of here. They're gonna be able to hunt, they're gonna be able to do all those cool things. And what we're gonna do as well, and it's something that we're gonna have to do, we're gonna start our own mealworm farm inside of the building so we can be able to produce our own mealworms for this aviary, because first off, the geckos and the anoles that we're gonna get are gonna be getting a lot of mealworms. And then on top of that, the birds we put in here need to have insects. When we have a bunch of these small different species of birds in here, they're gonna take the whole population of bugs out of here. So we need to supplement that in here. So we're gonna be throwing crickets in here, mealworms in here, pretty often, probably once or twice a month. We're gonna be throwing a couple thousand crickets and mealworms in here so that the animals are able to forage and go crazy for them. And they're gonna be able to drink from the water section up top. We still have to do that log, but we're gonna get that done very, very soon. And as you saw, the rest are, oh, look at that. He's on the main pole. Super excited about that. And if you guys also, if you haven't done so already, if you haven't been following me on Snapchat, you're missing out. I'm actually leaving to the Pantanal this week, and we're gonna be going to all those viral videos you guys see of the jaguars attacking and eating the caiman. Yeah, well, I'm going to that exact same spot this week. I'm gonna have some crazy footage for you guys, and if you guys want to see it firsthand, first up, Snapchat is the way to do it, because I'm gonna be posting every day, every single day on Snapchat, and then you guys will be able to see the full videos that we make for TikTok and YouTube and all that, all the cool social media stuff that we do as well. But again, Snapchat, check it out every single day when we're out there in the river of the Pantanal. We'll be able to see all the animals. It's gonna be really, really awesome. I cannot wait. But back to the freaking video here. Our day geckos are going up this main pole right here. It is so epic. There's 2 of them on there right now. They are absolutely beautiful. They're just doing their thing. I don't think they're ever gonna come back down. I think they're just gonna take it over. So my buddy Eslin from Fire Hognose, he was telling me, because he's a big gecko guy back then too, and he still is, told me that these guys are gonna take territory. So all these poles are gonna be separate poles for these geckos. So there's gonna be one gecko here, and they're gonna take territory of the whole entire thing, and then later they'll breed and find each other. But it's gonna be really neat because, they're gonna be a gecko there. Maybe we'll get some more, I'm not too sure, but for right now, 6 is great, because again, they're gonna be about this big on these trees. Imagine a green lizard this big on this tree in a couple months. I mean, look how big they've gotten since we've gone, and when they got them, they were the size of our pinky, and now look at them. And I also wanted to release the geckos now, because the birds will be coming very soon. They're almost ready to be here. We're just waiting for them. I wanted the geckos, find their homes, find everything has to do so the birds don't bother them. These birds that are putting in here are not lizard eaters. They're just insect, and they're just fruit eaters, which is gonna be really cool. And that's something we're gonna talk about in the future. The reason why we have these cameras here, because these cameras are gonna be really, really awesome for a series, or I don't know how I can say this without spoiling it, except Only Feathers is coming soon. And I know some people might laugh about it. People might be kicked with a joke of what other name is used like that, but Only Feathers is definitely coming. The reason why we have all these cameras inside of here, cameras here, cameras there. Check out these cameras over here. More cameras over there, more cameras here. And this is the whole entire reason why I built this whole entire enclosure, was for this specific reason. Only Feathers. Stay tuned. We'll explain more about that in the future. So everything has been doing really well. You also see the elongated tortoises have been doing very well inside of this enclosure. And I mean, take a look. Look how thick the trees are getting. The mulberry, everything is starting to grow. We're gonna make sure that when you look from the front side to this side, we don't even see our neighbors whatsoever. It's gonna be a freaking giant bush line, which is gonna be absolutely beautiful for Only Feathers. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore because I'm gonna spoil it. But absolutely epic. Check this all out. It is freaking beautiful inside of here. Getting really, real thick. And I just cannot wait until the birds come, because the birds are gonna be able to forage through all of the trees naturally, like if they were in the wild. And then obviously we're gonna supplement them with a tons of different types of fruit, hanging fruit, low-laying fruit, whole 9 yards, you guys. It's gonna be really, really awesome. The birds we're gonna put in here, I'm not gonna tell you yet. But if you guys wanna have an idea, you should be following me on all my socials, because I've been putting a lot of hints. But check this out, you guys. Right here, a lot of these Barbados cherries are sprouting everywhere. We might let a few of them grow. I'm not too sure, but we'll see, because look, as you can see, they're everywhere. They're spreading everywhere. From actually Cash throwing the berries everywhere, and it worked. Oh, that's a big spreader. Let's come back this way. Guava's doing good. Mulberry's doing good. Crepe myrtle is doing really well as well. You can see it has all these little berries. The birds are gonna love it as well. This gets really, really large. And that's another spider web. Let's go back this way. But look at all on the floor. All of this Barbados cherry is growing everywhere. Oh, cool thing we're gonna do as well. My dad showed me a pretty cool idea. Saw it on TikTok. Pretty cool idea. We're gonna cut this papaya tree down the middle, slice it, hang it over so it doesn't go tall, but it runs this way. So that's gonna be a low-hanging papaya tree instead of an upside papaya tree, because this is gonna get really big and go through the roof. So we lay it downward and let it hang going this way all over here. And then the birds will be able to forage on a papaya tree, because that's gonna produce a lot of papayas. So hopefully the idea is that tree is gonna end up right here when it gets fully grown, and the camera's gonna be able to get it spot on. The birds are gonna be eating naturally off a tree, and the camera's gonna capture it, which is gonna be really awesome. Also, weird, don't know how it happened, but somehow an elongated tortoise, I would assume, climbed up this right here and has been inside of this island over here doing its thing. But look at Lexi. Hey, Lexi girl, come here. One of my buddy that keeps a lot of parrots. I was like, what do you do with birds that don't have feathers like this? He's like, featherless birds, or what did he say? There's something like featherless birds matters too, or something like that. And it's because, or naked feathers. But yeah, Lexi's amazing. She's my little girl. Collect this right here. We've had her for a real long time. She's real nice. What are you eating? they were putting the pellet in the water, making it soft and eating it. Here's a good girl. All right, here you go, Ma. Go up there. Go up there. Oh, all right, go right there. Nope. Other than that, guys, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, put your post notification on. Stay tuned for more videos here at the ranch and for all of the birds and everything else that we're gonna have in store for you guys. It's gonna be really, really awesome. And yeah, appreciate your support. See you guys later. Peace out.